Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will continue the same chapter, that is control and coordination. In previous video, we learned about the nervous system. In today's video, we will see uh, which system is responsible for control and coordination in plants, and also we will learn about the endocrine system in human being. So let's start the class. आइए तो अब देखते हैं प्लांट्स में कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे होता है, प्लांट कैसे अपने मूवमेंट्स को कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं। जैसे कि हम सबको पता है, एनिमल्स की तरह प्लांट के पास नर्वस सिस्टम नहीं होता। उनके अंदर कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे होता है? प्लांट्स के अंदर कुछ हार्मोन सीक्रेट होते हैं, तो एंड दीज hormones are responsible for control and coordination in plants. तो प्लांट जो मूवमेंट शो करता है वो इन हॉर्मोन्स के रिस्पेक्ट में शो करता है। So movements in plant can be divided mainly into categories. One is tropic movement, another is nastic movement. So let's understand the meaning of tropic movement. Tropic movement क्या होता है? So these are the movement which occurs in particular direction in relation to the stimulus, and these are known as tropic movement. आइए इसको एक एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। मान लीजिए छोटा पौधा है, आपने देखा होगा जो स्टेम होता है, जो शूट पार्ट होता है प्लांट का, अपर पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट, दैट इज नोन एज शूट, should always move toward the side of the sunlight, and root always move opposite side of the sunlight. So इस एग्जाम्पल के अंदर सनलाइट इज द स्टिमुलस, तो शूट और जो स्टेम की जो ग्रोथ है टुवर्ड द सनलाइट, अपवर्ड मूवमेंट, that is related to particular stimulus. That stimulus is the sunlight. Okay, so this type of movement is known as tropic movement, and tropic movement happen as a result of the growth of a plant part in particular direction. जैसे कि शूट हमेशा अपर साइड में ग्रो करेगा, रूट हमेशा डाउन साइड में ग्रो करेगी। नेक्स्ट इज द nastic movement. Nastic movement, what is the meaning of nastic movement? The movement which do not depend on the direction from the stimulus. नास्टिक मूवमेंट के अंदर ये ऐसे मूवमेंट होते हैं जो स्टिमुलस की डायरेक्शन पे डिपेंड नहीं करेगी। ये ऐसे डिपेंड नहीं करेगा कि स्टिमुलस कौन सी डायरेक्शन से आ रहा है। So, for example, when someone touches the leaves of mimosa is a touch me not plant, then this plant can fall its leaf. So, touch me not plant will not see from which direction stimulus is coming. Okay, so the drooping is independent of the direction from which the leaves are touched. So these type of movement are known as nastic movement. Tropic movement, which occur in a particular direction in relation to the stimulus, while the nastic movement is do not depend on the direction from the stimulus. Okay. Next, we will see the type of tropic movement. So there are some type of tropic movement. First is the geotropic movement. Geo means gravity. So जब भी कोई प्लांट पार्ट ग्रेविटी के रिस्पॉन्स में ग्रोथ शो करता है, मूवमेंट शो करता है, तो उसको हम जियोट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट बोलते हैं. So growth in plant part in response to the gravity is called geotropic movement. आइए उसको इस इमेज के थ्रू समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. ये कोई भी प्लांट है, आप देखोगे ग्रेविटी किस डायरेक्शन में वर्क करती है, डाउनवर्ड. सो आप देख रहे होंगे कि रूट्स आर ग्रोइंग टुवर्ड द ग्रेविटी, एंड दिस अपर पोर्शन ऑफ द प्लांट इज नोन एज शूट. तो शूट ग्रोस अवे फ्रॉम द ग्रेविटी. सो जब भी कोई प्लांट पार्ट स्टिमुलस की सेम डायरेक्शन में एक्ट करता है तो उसको बोलते हैं पॉजिटिव. पॉजिटिव रिस्पॉन्स, और अगर वो स्टिमुलस के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में जाता है तो उसको हम बोलते हैं नेगेटिव रिस्पॉन्स। तो आप देख रहे होंगे शूट इज मूविंग अवे फ्रॉम द ग्रेविटी, सो दिस शोज दैट नेगेटिव जियोट्रॉपिज्म। तो प्लांट्स के अंदर शूट ऑलवेज शो द नेगेटिव जियोट्रॉपिज्म while the root grow toward the gravity sides. So this shows that positive zeotropism. So in this is important. In 1 mark they can ask first, what is zeotropic movement? The growth or response of a plant with respect to gravity is known as zeotropic movement, and roots usually show positive zeotropism, and stem or shoot always shows the negative geotropism. Next type is phototropic movement. Photo means light, means growth of plant part with respect to sunlight is known as phototropic movement. So try to understand this. This is the sunlight. You can see this shoot is moving straight toward the light and roots are moving or growing away from the sunlight. So we can say that stem is showing the positive phototropic movement while the roots are showing the negative phototropic movement. Also we can understand this phenomena with the help of this activity. This is the barrier. Okay, you can assume this is like a room, and in that room a small hole or small window is there. So through that sunlight can enter in the room. So when there is a plant, then plant should bend toward the sunlight. Okay, and roots move away from the sunlight. So this shows that stem is showing the positive phototropism and root is showing the negative phototropism. So you can see plant bending toward light, so this shows the positive phototropism. Why? And one thing is also there here in darkened side, there is a one hormone is there that is known as auxin. Auxin is found in the growing part of the plant. So this auxin, this hormone, move to the dark side when sunlight is there. It move toward the dark side and synthesize there, and then because of the formation of auxin, then shoot bend toward this side, opposite side. So auxin move to the dark side to make cell in that area and grow faster. Understood? So we can say that in plants, stem shows the positive phototropic movement and root shows the negative phototropic movement. So if a plant, you can understand through this paragraph, if a plant is kept in a container or in a room in which no sunlight reach, but there is a hole in the container allow some sunlight. Through this hole some sunlight is coming. Now the stem grow towards in the direction of sunlight. You can see stem is moving toward the sunlight, growing toward the side of sunlight. And this happened. What is the reason for this? This happened because of higher rate of cell division. In which part? Here. Here because oxygen synthesis takes place in darker side. So there will be higher rate of cell division in the part of stem which is away from the sunlight. So this part is the away from the sunlight. So there will be more formation or synthesis of the auxin, means more cell division or more growth of the stem takes place. So as a result, the stem bend toward the light. So we can say that what is phototropic movement? Growth of plant part in response to sunlight is known as phototropic movement, and stem shows positive phototropic movement and roots show negative phototropic movement. Next is the hydrotropic movement, means movement of plant part with respect to water source, that is known as hydrotropic movement. So you through this image you can see roots always grow toward the side of water source, okay, and should grow away from the water source. So we can say that root shows the positive hydrotropism. Why? Because क्योंकि root is moving toward the side of the stimulus, and here stimulus is the water and shoot is moving away from the water. So we can say that shoot is showing the negative hydrotropism. Next, thigmotropism. this is a Greek word. Thigmo means touch. So when any plant part show growth in response to touch, that is known as thigmotropism movement. And such movement are seen in the tendrils of climber. Climbers are the weak plants, like climber. These have weak stem, you can see, and this rounded coiled structure. This is the tendril. This is the stem tendril. So टेंड्रिल ग्रो इन वे एज इट कैन कॉइल अराउंड स्पोर्ट. सो जहाँ भी टेंड्रिल को स्पोर्ट दिखेगा, जहाँ पे वो टच कर सकती है स्पोर्ट्स को, तो वो उसी साइड में ग्रो करेगा एंड स्टेम भी उसी साइड में ग्रो करेगा. So stem, this is the stem tendril coiled structure. So when they touch the spot, they coil around it and helping the plant to climb and grow upward. So we can say that stem is showing the positive thigmotropism because they are moving toward the side of the spot. Okay. Now we will see hormones in plants. How many type of hormones are there in plants? And in plant, actually, hormones are some chemical substances, and these chemical substances are responsible for controlling growth, development, and response of the plant with respect to the stimulus. Okay, and these plant hormones are also known as phytohormones. Phyto means plant. Phytohormones means plant hormone. Now, in plant, generally, five type of hormones are found. These are auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, abscisic acid, ethylene. Now, plant hormones are divided into two categories. One category is the plant growth promoter, means these hormones can promote the growth of the plant. And one category is plant growth inhibitor. These hormones inhibit the plant growth. So, what are the example of plant growth promoter hormones? These are auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin. Means these three hormones help in the growth of the plant, and these promote the growth of the plant. While abscisic acid and ethylene, these two hormones are the plant growth inhibitor. You should learn these things. So auxin, now let's see the function of each hormone. Auxin help in cell division, cell elongation and growth of the plant. Second is the gibberellin. Gibberellin involved in the growth of the stem and branches. Cytokinin, this hormone also help in cell division and formation of fruits and seeds. Generally, cytokinin is found in those parts of the plant where there is rapid cell division is taking place. Next is the abscisic acid. This hormone inhibits the growth in the plant and it affects the building of the leaves. Another is the ethylene. This hormone is also plant growth inhibitor and it helps in the flowering and ripening of the fruits. So these are the hormones and these are the functions of these hormones. So you should learn that which plant hormones are growth promoter and which plant hormones are growth inhibitor. Now we will see hormones in animal. So, study of hormones in animal, we learned in another system. That system is known as endocrine system. So let's try to understand this. Animal hormones. What are the animal hormones? So these are some chemical substances, and these chemical substances are secreted by endocrine glands. In our body, two type of glands are there. One is exocrine gland, another is endocrine gland. So these hormones are secreted by the endocrine gland, and directly these chemical substance secreted into the blood to the tissue, to particular tissue on which it has specific effect are known as animal hormones. Yes. Now you should know each hormone has specific function and its effect is produced on specific target organ. If any hormone is secreted in much amount or in less amount, then it can cause and many disease to particular individual. Now let in nervous coordination in our body is brought about by the nervous system. We learned about this. In nervous coordination in our body is brought about by the nervous system in the form of electrical signals, whereas in chemical coordination is brought by some chemicals, and these chemicals are known as hormones, and these hormones are secreted by endocrine glands which come under the endocrine system. And these endocrine glands are ductless glands, and these ductless glands secrete the hormone directly into the blood. Now, in human being, generally these following glands are present. Endocrine glands are present. These are pituitary gland, parathyroid, thyroid, pancreas, adrenal gland, testes generally found in male, and ovaries in female. Now we will see which gland secrete which hormone and what is the effect of that hormone. So you can see these are the endocrine gland in human being. First, in the brain you can see pineal gland is there. Below that hypothalamus is there. Hypothalamus control all these functions of these glands. Pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is present in our brain below the hypothalamus, and this hormone pituitary gland is also known as master gland. Here uh, you can see this is the thyroid gland. In both male and female it is found. Below thyroid gland there is a parathyroid gland. This control the level of the calcium in our body. Below it is the thymus gland. This is the thymus gland, and near to kidney you can see here and here above the kidney there are these glands. This is known as adrenal gland. Okay, and this is the pancreas, and in female is ovary, and in male testes. Now we will see the function of this gland. So in this table fully I have explained the function and location of each type of gland and hormones. So first is the pituitary gland. This gland is also known as the master gland. Where it is located in our body? It is located at the base of the brain near to hypothalamus. Now this gland secrete these hormones: growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and follicular stimulating hormone, also known as FSH. Now what is the function of growth hormone? Growth hormone stimulate the growth. Okay, in body this hormone stimulate the growth. If growth hormone secrete in larger amount, then it can cause a tallness in the animal, and if it is like its secretion is low, then it can cause the dwarfness in an individual. Now what is the function of thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH? It stimulate the functioning of the thyroid gland. Okay, thyroid stimulating hormone, it stimulate the function of the thyroid gland. And follicular stimulating hormone, it stimulate the follicles during the ovulation in human female. Now let's see the function of the thyroid gland. This thyroid gland is located in the neck. Okay, and this gland secrete the hormone thyroxine. Now, what is the function of the thyroxine? Thyroxine control the general metabolism in our body and growth, like metabolism of protein, fats, and lipids is controlled by the thyroxine. And for the proper functioning of the thyroxine and proper functioning of thyroid gland in our diet, iodine is necessary. If there is less amount of iodine which is required, then it can cause a disease, and that disease is known as goiter. In goiter, our neck will be like swelling. Okay, so thyroid gland secrete a hormone thyroxine, and it controls the general metabolism of the body, and iodine is necessary for the working of the thyroid gland. Next is the adrenal gland, and these glands are located above the kidney, and this adrenal gland secrete the hormone adrenaline. This hormone is adrenaline. And what is the function of adrenaline? It prepares the body for emergency situation. When any danger is there, that time this hormone is secreted, and hence this hormone is also known as fight and flight hormone. Okay, so this is important when we are in any danger situation, when we are in trouble. So that time our heartbeat increases. Okay, and our heartbeat increases, our rate of respiration increases. So means this hormone is preparing our body to fight or to handle that situation. So this hormone is known as fight and flight. Next is the pancreas. Pancreas is located near to stomach. Okay, and this pancreas in digestive system also we learned about this. It secrete pancreatic juice, and this also secrete a insulin hormone. Okay, pancreas secrete a insulin hormone, and this insulin hormone control the blood sugar level in our body. So mainly insulin is responsible for controlling the blood sugar level. Another gland, endocrine gland, is the testes, and testes, this gland found only in male, and it is found in the scrotum. And this hormone, this gland secrete a hormone that is known as testosterone. T for testis, T for testosterone. So what is the function of testosterone? It helps in the sperm production in male, and also in the development of secondary sexual character during puberty. Means secondary sexual character are the character which develop or which arise at the time of puberty, near to our age of 13 to 14. Next is the ovary. This endocrine gland found in female, and it is located near to uterus, and ovary secrete the hormone. This is known as estrogen. And what is the function of estrogen? It helps in the egg production, or we can say ovum production, and development of secondary sexual character during puberty. So in female, development of secondary sexual character is controlled by which hormone? Estrogen. And while in development of secondary sexual character in male is controlled by the testosterone. I hope you understood the concept regarding the nervous system and endocrine system. If you have any doubt or any question, you can ask in the comment box. If you like my videos, then please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching my video.